Welcome to episode 5 of No Hipsters Pod. It's your boy Ronce, the founder of NoHipstersAllowed.com. Our guest co-host this week is chef, dietitian, and all-around cool chick, Adana. Adana, please say what's up to the people.
Hey, what's up? I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for the invite.
Of course. So Adana and I are actually recording remotely. We're in our respective quarantines. It's the first time I'm actually doing this. It's pretty cool, you know?
Definitely. Got to be on that QT.
Right. Sign of the times. So this week, a lot has happened, as always. It's surprisingly busy news-wise because, we're all kind of stuck at home, but things are still happening in the world. Of course, the songwriter battles are still going on IG Live. So Babyface and Teddy Riley are next on the docket. So they're supposed to be battling this weekend, but it's not clear if that's still going to happen because IG Live is apparently cracking down on live chats because Lil Bootsy is fucking shit up for everyone.
Oh yeah, okay. Can we talk about how I think I stumbled across his live? Because the notification, like when he first started this, I just stumbled across it and I just hit it and I was like, what in God's name?
It's like straight up porn. Like you definitely had.
I literally opened it and saw boobs, nipples, and him talking, and the girl just. I'm like,
oh no, there's one where there's one girl giving head to another. It gets really graphic, and also he's really kind of like playing with fire here because one of the girls who got on the live one time was
under 18.
Yep. So he really needs to
classic plot twist.
Yeah.
Saw that one coming.
Yep. And so the word on the street is that Instagram has disabled that feature. It's not clear if that's really true, but so many people have
shut down his account. We know it's him.
Right, exactly. But apparently so many people have said they've not been able to do the live chat in the last 24 hours. So we'll see if Babyface and Teddy Riley is still going to happen. However, if it does, it will be, quite the battle. I think
it's already started. I think as soon as they put your name up, people start digging into your background to see who's going to win.
Right. And that's very true. And so I think they're both legends, but it's kind of a mismatch because, Teddy Riley is one of the greats, but Babyface is low-key like the greatest songwriter of all time.
Okay. You gotta see. Don't be that person, Ron. Don't be the person that you just throw the goat joint on the bed.
I mean, he's top three. He's top three, easily top three. Because, it's Babyface, it's Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and who else, really? Maybe Stevie Wonder, maybe Michael Jackson, but, really, these,
see your life. Maybe Stevie Wonder, maybe Michael Jackson.
I don't...
maybe Prince.
You know what? Actually, listen, I'll dial it back. I'll dial it back. He's definitely top 10. I think that's without question.
I will definitely put him in top 10.
Yeah. And the reason why I put him in top 3 is because, most of those people that we just mentioned wrote hits for themselves. This is someone who has written hits for so many different people. Boyz II Men's biggest hits were Babyface, written and produced. Classic Whitney songs, classic Mary J songs, classic Toni Braxton songs. You won't find many people.
Classic Madonna.
Facts, right.
That's major facts right there.
So, it's going to be an interesting battle. Teddy Riley can always pull out all the, Blackstreet and, maybe some probably New Edition or whatever. And he definitely didn't remember the time of Michael Jackson, which,
Yeah, he had the New Jack Swing on lock. He brought in the entire era of music that is undeniable.
Undeniable.
Then you're reading it oh man, Babyface ain't. And then when you go and just slightly remind yourself by looking up Babyface and the Wikipedia page nearly crashes trying to bring up the list.
Right. It's just it's not quite, an even match. But
the first thing that anyone should think before they even just decide they want to even try to lean Teddy Riley's way, they just once you think Babyface, just automatically think LaFace Records before you even start digging deep. And once you think LaFace Records, then you start thinking about all your favorite artists from the 90s.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you remember, he's part of that system.
Right.
And then you start thinking about Babyface's own songs, right?
Right.
Like he's pretty much like mapped the framework for the whole writer to singer track that so many people have followed. Neo and even Kanye. Like Kanye was a producer. He was a background guy. And then he just said, oh yeah, I got bars too. And he kept on pushing that. So
Adana, I'm going to correct you there. So actually people don't know that Babyface was in a group with L.A. Reid in the 80s. And then, they were in a group called The Deal, and they have this song called Two Occasions, was actually a top 10 hit. And so I think that was the start.
The level of how much I did not know that is very high. I can't even lie to you. Like you just said like about 3 things I never heard in my life. Like
that's why I'm here.
The Deal, never heard of them. You named 2 songs that were top hits. Never heard of them.
Yes, the song was called Two Occasions. It's actually referenced in...
I Only Think of You on 2
Exact. Gotcha.
I thought that was Babyface. So let me find out Babyface is low key Beyonce because I honestly thought that was just him.
Yeah, because he sings the lead, but it's from a group.
Is it?
Yep.
Speaking of Beyonce, and being part of a group, if you tell Siri to play Destiny's Child, Siri plays Beyonce.
Oh yeah, that's disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. Even when I was skipping ahead on the songs, it was still like Beyonce.
Are you sure?
Like, oh, come on,
because what she said that I said, oh God, because I know you're not the biggest Beyonce fan.
I'm not a stan.
Gotcha.
I'm not a stan. Okay. Like I'm not like when people say, oh, who is the queen of the earth, and you're like, oh, Beyonce. Duh. I'm just like, all right, whatever. But I'm going to give her spot. I will say that I am a Jay-Z stan. So technically, the fact that she married the greatest rapper of all time, dead or alive, in my eyes, then, I have to give her a little respect for her choices in life. I respect her choices as a woman. Honestly, I do.
Right. You can't. I mean, well... That's debatable. I mean, Jay-Z did cheat on her, but we're not going to go there. We have a lot to discuss today, and I don't want to do that with you right now.
Yeah,
right. Not going to go to that tangent. But I guess Babyface and Teddy Riley, I think we're both in agreement that Babyface is about to wash Teddy.
Facts.
So it's supposed to be happening.
Did Babyface even wake up to read this? He was just. Right. Did he even? I feel like Babyface sleeps with like the slumber on the eye, like the eye.
Right.
I feel like he lifted one side up of like the eye
and laughed
and put it back down.
And then, right. After
and maybe fixed his bonnet because I feel like Babyface may wear a bonnet to sleep, so I feel like he fixed his bonnet and went back to sleep.
All right, so let's talk new music. Drake dropped a new video for a song called Tootsie Slide, which is a naked attempt to capitalize on the viral dance moment that we're having. Did you get to see the video?
I saw the video, and just like when I have to watch the breakdowns for Westworld, I also have to dig up a couple of what they call nuggets that are in the video. First of all, do we want to discuss the dance, or there's a lot going on in the video that I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, for such a plain video that just has Drake in the whole thing.
Was it plain?
It's not. It's just going through his house. First of all, it's a big flex.
Oh, that's what we're calling those things. That's what we're calling $100 million mansions. No.
Yeah, right. That's his house.
When they did first of all, let's work backwards. When they did the final zoom out, I said, "Oh, maybe he rented this." I was like, "Oh, this is not." That's
this
is his crib. It made me think about when he told Kanye that his pool was bigger, and I said, he's not lying. We've seen Kanye's pool on Keeping Up with the Kardashians plenty of times. It is not as big as Drake's pool. It isn't.
first of all, these are like rich people problems that I simply cannot relate to. But yeah,
Drake did something I've never seen in the history of my life. And let me tell you, I've been to plenty of fireworks shows. He pressed the button for his own fireworks.
Oh, is that what that was?
It made me think, do rich people have fireworks built into their house so they can just pop them off at any given time without having to call professional what do they call it? Polytechnic people? Pyrotechnic people?
Pyrotechnic, yeah. Hey, look, when you have money, all things are possible. First of all, the dance. Let's get to the dance. It's cool. I mean, I don't even know what to make of it. I'm not one of those people who's upset about it because I am like a Drake fan. But there are people who are really in their feelings and like saying, "Oh yeah, he's an opportunist." Da da da. I'm like, yo, whatever. Like,
no,
you know.
Okay, so I don't like those type of people. I don't like those
exactly.
type of people that see someone like if you're actually a Drake fan and seeing someone be their self and then call them an opportunist. Drake has been dancing since what is that? This was that video.
Hotline Bling.
If you saw Hotline Bling, there's no way that you can side-eye Drake on this little two-step he did. Because Drake was swirling his hands up by like Drake does the goofy dance stuff. Period.
Right. Yeah, but I think certain people are upset that he's doing it at this precise moment when we have all like the Savage challenge and this challenge and that challenge. And I'm like, listen, at this point we're all without options. Exactly. And if he wants to make a song about a dance, I will he's certainly free to do so.
Was the least impressive thing about the video.
Yeah, definitely. I think that first of all, the house is almost a distraction. You're like,
the house is immaculate. That's the word I have.
Like it was pretty impressive and huge.
Huge. Yeah. The kitchen, the countertop, the friends wearing masks around the house.
Yeah, like they quarantine different for real. So it's just
the Snoop Dogg. Did you peep the Snoop Dogg portrait? I thought that was dope.
I did see that. I did say. I mean, he definitely has always been the type to like, be open about
giving people their roses while they're alive.
Yeah, exactly, and giving it like in really extravagant ways. I'm pretty sure he has an Aaliyah tattoo. I might be mixing him up with someone else, but I'm pretty sure he has a tattoo of Aaliyah on his body somewhere. Which is excessive, but like I think it's having a picture of Snoop and whoever is consistent with who Drake is. Speaking of new music, DaBaby also dropped a video this past week, and it was a 10-minute short film. The actual song is 2 minutes and 20 seconds, but the video was 10 minutes long, and it's actually worth every second. I don't know if you got around to seeing it, but it stars B. Simone, the comedian, as well.
Oh yeah, I watched the video with him eating French fries with his gloves.
Oh, you saw that video?
That's the video that I watched, and I was just like, see, some people are too smart for their own good. I think too smart for their own good, and he probably believed in his heart of hearts that he was being extra cautious. Like he's going to double down on the protective gear, not realizing that that's not really what the gloves are supposed to be used for.
To give people like a bit of context. So DaBaby hopped on IG Live and was seen eating a bag of fries from McDonald's wearing his latex gloves. Now, I didn't get to see the whole thing. I only saw like a screenshot. And so if he put the gloves on right before picking from the bag, and I guess he's fine, I highly doubt that's what happened. But if not, he definitely was just throwing virus in his mouth.
I'm gonna tell you what happened because I already know what happened. I know how DaBaby.
Oh, you did?
Because I watched the video where he showed.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So here's what happened. It cut on right after the end of my story. DaBaby left his house with his face mask on, his hoodie, and his gloves, and he touched the door handle of his car safely because he has his gloves on. He entered in the car. He told his driver, "Let's go to McDonald's." Now, I know he must have told the driver this because DaBaby is sitting in the back seat while this video is happening. So I'm just using my detective skills. He gets to McDonald's.
Gotcha.
He tells them what he wants. he or the driver pays. I'm not sure who touched and exchanged the money during the transaction. He opened up his hot bag of fries. Of course, you have to eat McDonald's fries when they're hot, or you might as well just throw them in the trash or return them to the restaurant. And it's funny because McDonald's will always replace your cold fries because they already know ain't nobody trying to eat their fries cold. Anyway.
Right.
He proceeded to open up what I could imagine the only sauce is the sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's and dip his fries with his gloves that he used to open the car door and ride around and get it to eat said French fries while on IG Live, completely ignoring everyone texting him in the chat to take the gloves. There were messages from, you look crazy with those gloves on. Them gloves ain't doing nothing. There's cross-contamination. He missed all those messages while he was on his own IG Live. He even missed those messages when his friend was recording him from outside the car.
Oh, wow. So you really saw
he did his IG Live just, by himself. And he also did an IG Live. It was him and B. Simone sharing it on someone else's phone. So I've seen a clip with the phone right in front of him. And then I've seen a clip with him, B. Simone, and this other guy. Yeah. And everyone seemed to know to take the gloves off except for him and the people watching the messages scroll of the chat. And at no point in time did anyone say, oh, wait, they're telling you to take the gloves off. They were too caught up in their own conversation and their own cross-contamination to realize what was happening.
They were caught up in the fries. Well, in any case, the whole incident earned him the name DaBaby on Twitter. So
but that. Here's the thing. Like, I know they wanted to call him dumb for that, but he's not the only one. He is.
Oh yeah, there's so many people doing that right now.
Not doing the right, the sensible thing when it comes to how to use the protective equipment. Yes, gloves are necessary at this time. Face masks are necessary at this time. But the way you use these things is more effective than even having them. Like, you can misuse protective gear and find yourself even more compromised, like what DaBaby is doing, touching surfaces and then eating food. If he didn't have gloves on and he had gotten that food, he would have either used hand sanitizer before eating or washed his hands. But with the gloves, he didn't either, right? And so he's more compromised doing it the way that he thinks he's protecting himself. Sorry, that's the dietitian coming out for a second.
I saw, that's what I was saying. Actually, there was actually this other viral video of some random girl in New York eating fries on the subway with latex.
Can you imagine the New York subway?
Have you seen Tiger King on Netflix?
Marcy, I don't do that.
You don't do. It's beneath you? Is that what we're saying?
It's not even in my frame of reference. It's not like, it's one of those things you scroll past. I will continue. The fact that they're trying to make me watch it, because when you turn on Netflix, they put what they want you to see.
Yeah, it's like it's the number one show, a documentary on Netflix is the number one piece of content. Like, that's what everyone's watching. I'm 3 episodes in.
I don't watch reality trailer. I refuse. I don't watch Boo, whatever her name is, Boo Boo Baby. I don't watch any
that
trailer reality nonsense. I don't want to see it.
Gotcha. But yeah, if you ever do get bored enough, it's quite entertaining, and it's really kind of a window into just a way of life that most people are just not exposed to. And yeah, it's interesting. Exotic animal, breeders, lots of teenage marriages, and
if I want to see teenage marriages, I will watch reruns of Big Love. Like, I took enough of the Latter-day Saints. Teenage marriage, watching that show on HBO. I don't need to see the reality. I don't need to see a woman.
Don't get me wrong.
The woman marinated her husband in sardine oil before feeding him to tigers.
Right. I haven't even gotten that far, but yeah, one of the woman who fashions herself the good guy out of all of them, might have killed her husband. So yeah, the whole thing's a mess. And
what state does this take place in?
Well, the main guy, Joe Exotic, is in Florida, of course,
Oh, wow.
a Florida man, and then I think the others are like in other
This
states.
just
but,
sounds
yeah,
very,
Joe
what's the
Exotic.
word I'm looking for? Deplorable.
All right, so winners and losers. Who is your winner and loser of the week?
The loser of the week has to go to the people trying to get all of their friends to join in on these challenges with the assumption that no one has anything to do with their time. I woke up to a message this morning, just to give some context. It was a friend who CC'd a group of us in a group chat saying, hey guys, I know we're all bored at home. Let's do the Don't Rush challenge, and Adana will edit the video for us and put it up. I was like, what? First of all,
Because Adana has nothing to do, clearly.
First of all of us are not bored. Some of us are actually actively healthcare workers like myself and going out to work. And some of us work from home, legit work from home jobs, not jobs that we're working from home now because of the quarantine, but you've really been working from home and you have to attend office meetings online. It's just part of your daily life. Like, don't assume that everybody is sitting at home just because your ass is sitting at home. Secondly, how are you going to volunteer me instead of your bored ass? If you're so bored, why don't you also fill in your time editing this so-called video? She's going to shoot the video and send it off to edit it. Then what? I mean, she's bored. Why isn't she filling her time with the editing? Anyway.
She must have better faith in your skills.
Right. Volunteering me to edit a video that I have no intention of recording. So those are the losers of the week. The people that are so bored that they assume that everyone else is bored with them. Winners of the week, I have to say healthcare workers frontline. Like, the stress that I feel just being in the nursing home, I can't even imagine. I haven't even seen what the hospitals in the area are looking like. So winners of the week, heroes of the week, go to the healthcare workers that are literally putting their lives at risk, helping to take care of the public. The job as a healthcare worker has just taken a complete turn that no one in our generation sort of has ever experienced or expected when we started this line of work. And here we are feeling like military, like we're the front line to this global biological situation. And it's interesting to see how this is all playing out. And it can be scary at times because you also have to consider your own life, your own family, and all the risk. And just, kudos to everyone that is still going out there and putting other people before themselves. So those are my winners.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. All right, so my loser of the week is Instagram because I'm not even mad about the IG live chat situation. I think, there's good reason for that if that really is happening. But they are yanking pages, allegedly yanking pages for making references to the COVID-19 outbreak in a bid to, I guess, curb misinformation.
Like, what do you mean making if you hashtag COVID or?
I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm being told, and I've heard from multiple different people who've either had their ads on Instagram pulled for making like a playful reference to the outbreak, or in my case, so the blogs page is actually currently disabled because Instagram took it down. So if you follow the page before, check out the new page. It's nohipsters.blog on Instagram. Yep. And so our page has been victim as well, and I've heard of a couple others that have had similar fate at the hand of Instagram. I hate to say it, but I get trying to curb misinformation, but this is definitely not the way.
Here's a question I have for you, sort of along those lines. Then, what do you think about people that are using COVID? I guess the way that Instagram is trying to prevent people from using it to like market themselves or their product, like getting online? Like, tune in tomorrow. We're going to be doing quarantine cocktails. We got,
I mean,
Uncle
first of all,
Tito's sneeze.
it's almost,
I don't know.
It's not even. Well, I can tell you based on the analytics that it's not even a useful hashtag to use because so many people are using it, so you get drowned out very quickly. So it's not an effective way to promote anything. Every time I've used the hashtag, it was really just so anyone who's looking for anything related might possibly find it, because I try to keep the hashtags topical. But it's not, if the analytics show that they're not really a popular hashtag, that's not the post that gets you the most traffic. So I don't know if that's, if the goal is to, I guess, curb people or limit people's, traffic in that way. I don't know that's the smartest thing to do. The winners, Timbaland and Swiss Beats, for curating all the battles we've seen so far. I think it is, just really just what the doctor ordered as far as quarantine content. So the first battle between the Dream and Sean Garrett, then you now had the Jonte Austin Neo, and now we have Babyface and Teddy Riley, which if it does happen, we'll see.
So Timberland and Swiss are definitely shit starters at this point. Like who's absolutely nobody, and they're gonna come be like, all right, we're offering you guys up as tribute.
Right. I mean, I like it though. I like it. I mean, it's entertaining, and what else? We don't have much, to look forward to these days as far as entertainment. A lot of shows aren't.
I'm asking. I mean, they're the ones orchestrating the whole thing.
I guess
the orchestrators are put against each other.
Clearly. Timbaland will definitely watch Swiss Beats. I don't think that's even a real question.
I agree with you, actually.
Anyway, shout out to Timbaland and Swiss Beats. Definitely giving us stuff to talk about while we're all trying to get through this pandemic and looking for reasons to smile. Episode 5. No Hipsters Pod. Thank you so much for listening. Adana, please plug your social media.
If anyone is looking for me, you can find me at adana.ebay. On Instagram, that's ADANNA.IBE. That's my handle, and you can find out everything I'm doing and chat with me a little bit.
All right.
Thank you so much for doing this. Oh my gosh, it was great.
Of course. Episode 5. We'll see you next time. Bye.